You're locked into Pi Radio, guys. This is Miss OG, and I am with my first female artist and my first female interview, like one-on-one, Coco.
Thank
What's
you.
good, girl?
Thank you, man. Everything's good right now. Everything's good.
Just gonna have social media.
Yeah.
So break down your outfit for anyone that's listening in, because
So
there's a lot of love put into this
going on right now. No, to be fair, I just got this two-piece, this little Playboy two-piece going on.
We were talking, it's like so old school, like any girls
is.
tuning or any women tuning, like having Playboy.
I thought, you know what, should I? I thought, yeah, man.
You had to rock it, and you're rocking it as well. Hair's looking for you.
Thanks.
I love that.
Thanks.
Oh, so let's get straight into it.
Let's go.
How's your first steps into the music industry? Because it ain't your first steps.
No,
but
it's
we'll break that down. You've always been creative, right? So let's.
Right. So I've been a DJ since I was 16. So this whole kind of music thing isn't new. So when people are like, "Oh, how's the music scene?" I'm like, "I've been here. I've been here." So like,
you're such a creative person anyway. Though you're a creative.
And you know what? Like, I feel like younger people get it. Like, you can be creative. But old people are like, you've got too many fingers in too many pies.
Yeah, you're doing too much stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I love being creative. Anything creative, like, whether it's fashion, whether it's music, whether it's, I don't know, anything to do with creativity, I'm there.
That is one big thing that I've noticed about you. Like, I've always seen you grind anyway. But when you started bringing this music out, I was like, oh my God, I have to approach this girl and just say, please come on my show.
Thank you.
But I've always noticed, whatever you put your heart and mind to, it gets you 100%. Are you? Is that an important thing for you going into this, like, this side of the industry now?
Yeah. I feel like now this is like it kind of thing. Like, I've done everything that I wanted to do. Whether it be like a business or a venture or something, and God willing, those will still stay successful. But this is what I want to do. Like, this is me now. Like, and you know what? Like, being an entrepreneur and being creative, like, everything that I've done, I've enjoyed it. And don't get me wrong, like, I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. But this feels like home. Like, music feels like home. So, and
it's a passion in it. So I always find that no matter what I do and go and venture out, if it's a passion, you're always going to be drawn to it. 100%. It's something that's been there from day dot.
Exactly.
But for people that don't know yourself, you have ventured into other businesses. So tell us a little bit more about them, and how are you keeping them so relevant now? Do you put focus into them? Yeah,
when I was 16, I left school, obviously went to college, and I studied fashion. And I'm really like so ahead, like, so you can teach me something and I want to go away and do it. Like, I'm so impatient, so I didn't want to wait on anything. So I started my own brand while I was in college. I luckily met somebody and opened up a shop when I was 17.
That's crazy.
Sold my business when I was 19, when I was pregnant with my baby girl.
Oh, shout out to Maz.
Yeah. And so from there, and during that whole time, I was doing music, dabbling in and out of music. Before that,
I'd always been about.
Yeah, like, I'd had like residencies at clubs, and I was playing at clubs and shit. So it was like music was always there, but then like venturing into different stuff. Did the fashion. I was an ambassador for a hair company, and then I took it upon myself, like, again, like, moving like 100 miles an hour like I do. I was like, I want to open my own hair company. So I opened my own hair company that's still running,
which is still going now, isn't it?
Yeah. Buono Capelli is the Instagram. Let me use this to plug.
Definitely.
www.buonocapelli.co.uk, and the Instagram is Buono Capelli. We are, guys, just to let you know, the cheapest hair vendor of the best quality hair in the UK. So yeah,
come from no one better than the sauce herself.
Yeah, literally sauce.
I find you so inspiring though. Like I said, you're my first female guest on here, and it's so inspiring to listen to you go, oh I just had this one dream and then I've gone for it. Like, don't get me wrong, this is your dream now, you've gone into these all and you've grinded and you've worked your way to the part where you you're comfortable now, and you can focus on something that you love.
Exactly.
Like, is that important? Is that what you're going to be taking into music as well? Like, you're going to be naturally a role model. I think you are. So even to a peer like myself, so like even people younger, like, is that an important message you want to carry through?
100%. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. So what kind of sparked me to do this even more was Instagram with the whole post of my stretch marks, etc., and how that took off so much more than when I was to post a selfie or whatever.
Was that a big turning point in your head?
Oh my God,
well?
like literally I sat there for so long, for like 3 hours, like, what the hell are you doing,
what
Chelsea?
Are you doing?
Like,
was that a big moment for you then to like
I was crying to myself.
Yeah.
Like, I was just in such a low point that I was just like I
physically
hated
or
my
mentally?
body. Yeah, a bit of both. Like, I hated my appearance, I hated my body. Mentally it was breaking me down. So I was just like, you know what, like, let's just do it. Like, I did it for myself. I didn't do it for the likes. I didn't do it for anything
what you
like
would
that.
get back from it.
This was for me to kind of feel like a chance to accept myself, kind of thing. Like, you know what, it is what it is, kind of thing. Once I do that, like, that's the whole world. That's the whole world seeing it. And it took off so well that, like, I rang my mum.
Did you get a lot of love back?
So much love.
Was it crazy how much
like,
you got back?
Yo. My Instagram was popping then. And then, like, I rang my mom. I was crying. I was like, Mom, like, this photo's got 18,000 likes, and that was the most I ever had on a picture. Like, that was crazy for me. So I was just like, you know what, like, I just need to stay more true to myself, and that kind of pushed me. I used to be such a people pleaser. So I used to always do things for other people, and then I kind of stopped, and I thought, you know what, like, let me do something for myself.
Yeah. You started noticing who your real friends are when
you
start becoming yourself as well.
Don't even listen. That's a whole nother
that's a whole nother story.
Friends move mad when you start to enjoy your life for yourself. But so I just did that basically. I just focused on myself, and I found myself here, man, in music. And
so you find yourself back.
Yeah, and you know what, like, I could sit and I could write for time, and it's just my happy place. Whereas when I was creative before, like when I had the brand, I had deadlines to meet, and I knew obviously there's deadlines now, but I meant like I've got to speak with China and manufacture and design, and everything felt like a chore.
Okay.
Whereas this is my happy place.
About you.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that this takes off, that this is home for me now, from now on.
For me, as soon as I heard you, like, you've got the vibe, you've just got that thing that some people can't buy, you've just got that natural talent.
But you know, I'm so hard on myself, so sometimes I don't see that, and I'm like, should I do this? Should I do that?
We were talking about songwriting, like,
the other day,
and you were like, oh, but I'm like, you sound really good. Obviously, it's something that I think any artist develops. Like, you listen to the first song of any artist, and then they build it up.
Yeah.
But your music's so relevant. Coming from a young woman in Manchester who likes this music, when you come along, I was like, shit, because even like New York or America have Cardi, so we can still not relate to some of the things you'll say, but when you've put it, and how did you do that transition? Is that just something that's come naturally?
It's so strange because
your bars are so hard, man. Like,
thank you, man. And you know what? It's strange to me because people will be like, "Did you write this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Yo, this is cold." And I'm like, "Wow!" Like, people actually think.
Does it come easy? Because like when you listen to it,
and
I'm like, how is
it? Literally, like, it's so. This is what I'm saying. Like, this whole music thing is still so bizarre to me. Like, like. I'll just sit and I'll write, and for me, like, it's like, oh, it's all right, I'll go record it, I'll see how it sounds, and we'll take it from there. But when people hear it, like when the producers hear it, they'll be like, yo, this is hard, and I'm like, wow, like, I'm really
this is
this
actually
game.
happening.
Literally, like, yo, it's happening.
But it's that whole thing when they just say, what if I fall, but what if I fly, and you've kind of took that leap of faith, and you're getting so much positive feedback from it. Have you been reaching out to like many people in Manchester? Have you been doing things with Manchester artists? Is that important for you to keep the music up in Manny at the moment? Yeah,
like, not gonna lie, like, I was a London person. I was definitely a London person. I used to travel to London a lot. I used to stay there.
Was that because of your other businesses, or?
Yeah, I feel like it was because I wasn't really doing much in music. I couldn't really relate to home too much. Yeah. And I've been traveling since a young age, so anywhere was my home.
And that's
kind
where
of
the money
thing.
was at. Yeah,
literally, I was chasing money, whereas now I'm chasing my dream.
Yeah.
So in terms of Manchester artists, I've linked up with Tunde, I've linked up with Robin Knights.
Yes, Sam and I was speaking about him, speaking about her last week, and they had Sunday on.
Literally.
Like, you played the track for me, didn't you? You played some of the track. That was so crazy.
Yeah.
How was that like? How was it getting in the studio with other people? Because then you've got to bounce off each other.
Yeah, I feel like the whole Manchester scene right now is popping. Like, I love this scene so much.
Yeah,
like,
you've come in at the right time, I think.
Like, literally, like, there's so many people that are doing their things right now in Manchester. Yeah. That it just inspires you more. Like, you just want to link up with these people, see what you can create. And that's what happened with Tunde and Robin. We literally just kind of linked up at the studio, flicked through a few beats, found one, all sat, wrote to it, and then all laid down on it. And it came out hard, man. So, yeah.
So we'll have that to come then.
Yeah.
So who's doing it for you right now? Like, obviously, I don't think your music, like your bars, they're just unbelievable. Like, I wouldn't want to compare you to another woman, because me personally, I don't think anyone else is out there doing precisely what you're doing, especially for Manchester.
Yeah.
Would you want to compare yourself? Do you compare yourself to males, females? Where are you seeing yourself at in the industry? What do you see the industry as?
In terms of like,
do you like this whole category thing?
I don't.
And separation.
I don't, because I'm such a tomboy.
Yes.
I'm such a tomboy. So like, literally,
that's something you wouldn't even recognize about Coco.
I always compare myself to males. I'm like, yes.
Right. Okay.
So like, in terms of motivation and stuff like that, I'd say Meek. Like, I love Meek.
Right, okay.
That is my son.
Really?
Every single day, if I'm driving to a meeting, coming home from a meeting, driving to the studio, coming home, whatever, Meek is on. Meek is on, literally. I feel like he's just got so much passion when he raps that you know it's coming from within, and that's what I want to give.
He has that conviction.
Yeah.
I feel that that's what you have in your music, though. You have that conviction.
So. Yeah.
And it's your voice.
Yeah, I feel like when you're passionate about something, it comes through, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't hide it.
And like, for me, this isn't even about like, oh, it's a next business venture. Like this, like, there's so many things that I want to incorporate into this music thing. So with the positivity, with the women, the feminist thing, the whole thing, like, I'm down for that. So that's what I want to kind of put. It's more about that for me and my journey and trying to relate to so many women in a different way. So
touching on that though, do you find it, do you want your social media, like, do you find that really difficult? Is it a struggle trying to get the balance of the men and women on there? Because like, mine's like 24% women, and it kills me. Because I'm out here.
Oh, you got all the men. You
can all have me. It's not all the men. It's cracked up to me.
That's where they be. You got all the men.
But it still bums me out. And I'm just like, why? I'm actively doing it out here for women, but is it how do you find it on social media?
I feel like, this is not like, once you're a mum, it opens a whole new world. I'm telling you, like, there's so much stuff that you can relate to when you're a mum.
Right.
So much stuff. So don't take that to heart, girl. Your 26% will go up. Like, mine is the majority of mums, and that's what I want to do it for, mainly.
Are you going to put that in your music as well? You're very
100%.
Obviously very honest about that. Yeah, there's some people in the industry, mainly a lot of females, that don't even say that they've got children.
No, man, my baby's my world. This is like, this whole thing here is for her, for women, so my baby's gonna grow up to hopefully listen to me, so I need to do that for her, man. Yeah, my baby's out there. She has her own Instagram. She has her own.
Does she? Girl. She is doing things though. Like, that girl is the most politest.
Oh,
the most politest.
Everything. She's my everything. Look at my cheeks.
I know. Yeah, you're probably smiling.
Like, my baby.
See, I love that though. So like, same as like Cardi, and I think Janae as well. She's very open about her mother-daughter relationship, and it's so relatable. I think.
I understand when people hide the truth, like social media, and our generation is such a mad place. Like, we have so much access to so much different things, but so I understand women that hide their babies. Like, I get it. I get it. But at the same time, like, I want to show the world my baby. Literally, if I could take my baby on stage or whatever.
And just give her that opportunity.
100%.
Are you worried having a child obviously growing up into this world of social media, especially a female? Do you sit back and feel like, oh god, here we go?
No. You know what? I think that I learned a lot from my mum. Yeah. Pros and cons, and I think that I will implement that hopefully into Amara. And you know what? There's so many like pressures to be such a good mom, and this is a whole thing that I want to do within the music. Like, there's so many pressures. You shouldn't do this because you're a mom. I've been told so many times, like, Chelsea, all the time you're at studio, you should be with Amara. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. So there's so many things that people try and put. Just get a 9 to 5 and be a proper mom and do this. Yeah, like, I'm not. So this is what I want to kind of put a platform to mom. You can be a mom and you can still chase your dreams.
Obviously you've had a marriage and then you're chasing your dream now. So
like people normally do it the other way, literally. And you know, when I was pregnant, people was like, "Oh, this is the end now, Chelsea. You don't understand how hard it is." And don't get me wrong, it's hard.
Yeah.
Like, listen, last night my baby's ill. So last night she was up how many times? Like 6, 7, 8 times.
Yeah, she was.
And it's hard. Like, it's hard when you've got work to do and you've got stuff to do. But yeah, she makes the journey worth it, 100%.
Oh God. Well, your journey's like only begun, but it's quite crazy how quick it's happening. Like you're chasing your tail with it a little bit. I mean, because if you didn't have the grind that you have to go, right, I'm going to do this, this and this. Yeah. Some people get quite because you've already just done. Oh my God. You've been on other stations. You did a show with Adidas, however you want to say it.
Adidas.
How was that?
You know what? It was nerve-wracking because leading up to it, people was like, "Oh, where's your show?" And I'm like, Adidas. And I'm like, how do you say it? Like,
Adidas. Yeah, I do.
But when I was young, I used to say Adidas.
Like, if I'm just not thinking about it, I'll go Adidas.
Like maybe with my family, I'll be like, Adidas.
Yeah. When I'm out
Adidas.
So how was that, though?
It was so good. That was my first show.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that was my first show, man. Cokez did that one too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he killed it as well. But yeah,
he's doing big things as well.
Yeah, Cokez is doing big things. Yeah, man. Big things. Like, the whole of Manchester is doing big things. There's so much going on. Like, yeah, so much going on.
Who else in Manchester is like? Who would you like to get your hands on? And be like, or be interested in working with, or getting them in the studio, or
H.
Oh, okay. We were speaking about him earlier before.
Yeah, man. H is killing it right now. So 100%.
He pops in here sometimes, doesn't he? Solomon pops in here. Get Solomon in the background.
And he's a nice guy. That's what and that's the whole. Takes it to a whole nother level when you're a nice person with it too. And
you've got to work with these people. Day and night. We had my artist in a couple of weeks back, and he has such a good relationship with his producer. Do you think that's really important going into the studio, like for you, because you're pouring out your soul essentially, and you when you write, you don't really, you sort of write like some tracks like party tracks, but you said you're going to do it a lot more relatable, a lot more personal. Do you think that you need somebody quite who you can trust in that?
Like,
or could you just 100%. Go, I'm just going to come in and do it?
No, like, I feel like you need that kind of relationship. Whatever I take into the studio, I'm just going to take my voice in it. That's all I can take. Yeah. And my beat, maybe if it's made beforehand, but my voice is all I can take. So that person, whoever's producing my music, has to see the same vision as me.
Of course. In
terms of like my voice, in terms of ad-libs, in terms of everything.
What you want it to portray.
Like, they need to see the same vision. So I think it's key that you have a good relationship with whoever you're producing music with. Yeah. 100%.
Is there any, so internationally, if you could pick anyone alive or dead, who would you?
Alive or dead? Let's say alive and dead, because that's too much. There's too many. Aaliyah, 100%.
There you go. Your top three then. Top three.
No, dead Aaliyah.
Dead, right, you've got dead Aaliyah. Alive.
Alive.
Come on.
That's a hard one. Young M.A.
Oh,
or Meek. Young M.A. or Meek.
So you go for some, you kind of getting an idea now.
I really fancy Young M.A. just in case you see.
Yeah, she is.
I see you, boo-boo.
We had her on the other day. You was like, watch her again. I was like, I see what you're getting now.
There's something about her, man. Something about Young M.A.
It makes sense where your music comes from then, and the way you write when you've got like Meek and Young M.A. like as your inspirations.
Literally, like those are my go-tos, man.
That's mad. So what have you got coming up? What are you working on right now? Are you in the studio? You're in there quite a lot.
Every day studio. I'm also working on an event called SWA, which is going to be held in Manchester on the 2nd of December. Yeah. So that event there is for all brands in Manchester, underground or established brands to come together More for the brands that don't really have shops and whatever, and people can come and
like
look at
yourself.
their products. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to be there. It's sponsored by me and Lejeune Paris.
Oh, how exciting. I love them guys. I need to get them in soon.
100%, man. So yeah, it's sponsored by both of us. We've got a VIP lounge where you can have shisha. We've got hosts, we've got artists, we've got live guests, we've got live DJs, we've got food, drinks. So yeah, man, it's just
everything under one roof.
Yeah, everything under one roof.
A daytime sesh as well.
Yeah,
Coco.
it's on a Sunday.
So I'm gonna walk out
100%.
Walk out to daylight and be like, I hate that feeling. You know when you walk out to daylight and you're like, oh
shame.
Yeah.
It's from 3 till 9 p.m. So it's an all day thing. Just come, chill, catch a vibe, come swag, come bougie.
And that's on the 2nd of December.
2nd of December.
And that's...
The location is hidden. I can't tell you the location. That will be revealed
to be
the
confirmed.
week before. No, it's confirmed.
Oh, is it?
Girl, we did that already. No. So the venue will be confirmed a week before. So yeah.
Right. Okay. But how can anyone get involved?
Tickets are on Eventbrite. The link is in my bio on my Instagram, which is at @Cokez. So yeah, go on there. You can also follow them on Instagram as well. It's at soir.club.
How exciting. See, you still can't turn that business side away. Even though she
literally.
can't shut up, she still wants...
If I told you my daily routine, it's crazy. It's modelling, studio, soir,
Are you going to be performing? So if everyone gets a ticket, will we be seeing Coco there?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I think people will just buy a ticket just to see you perform, you know,
so.
girl. Even that alone will blow tickets at the roof. But
100%.
what have you got? Have you got any other shows other than that coming up, or is it just a matter of just getting the music out now? Like, what's your next steps?
The next step is my music. So my first release, my first single. So yeah, that's my first step.
Okay.
Obviously, in the meantime, I'm working on my mixtape. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on through music, doing shows too, and then we've got like soir, we've got modelling, we've got hair brand. So
of course, because you're a part of J'adore as well.
Yeah, man.
I mean, if you hadn't got enough on, like, this is why we had to start the interview early, because I was like, this girl's got so much going on. We're not going to have enough time.
I model as well.
So for it's J'adore, wasn't it? And they
models,
were pretty little thing. And I find it so important. Like you were talking about your social media before, and the posters and the posts that you've put up and stuff of your body. There's no airbrush in there. There's no this, that. You've put quite honest pictures up.
That's and you've got me.
Exactly. And you've got a modelling contract out of it. Yeah. So you're just so inspiring. Like,
yeah, man, it's crazy. Isn't
like,
it?
I can go on these sites.
Like, oh, really? Like,
do you not, like, I just think that's big moves to be made for Manchester as well. Pretty Little Things, a Manchester own, you are. Yeah. And I can go on these websites now and be like, oh, yeah, I can imagine myself wearing that now.
My girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, it's nice. It's such a nice feeling. It's still like nothing really hits me. I feel like because I'm so always fast paced and always doing something, and it's so rare that I ever take a step back and I think like, wow, like you've actually done this or whatever. Yeah. So when you just put it like that, I was like, ooh.
When you hear it back of someone,
contract of being myself.
Yeah.
So
that's it. Like you thought at the most. Where people think this should be so insecure, you've gone and done that, broke it, and then got something positive out of it that you
break these boundaries.
That's
ladies.
it. That is it. It's the year of the woman. It's 100%, the year of the woman.
100%.
I'm gonna go into the fun questions because I know it's all tedious, and when you're gonna show, you get asked them the same. These are only like fun questions. This is like a little Coco Land special.
I'm ready.
They're light-hearted.
We
was going to bring in, seeing as though it was Pie Radio, we had this big setup. We was going to bring the cream pie in, weren't we?
Yeah, the cream pie
some
game.
peak questions, and it was either answer the question or turn the notch on the cream pie. But for some reason, Coco hadn't brought it in. How coincidental. She's like, yeah, bring it. Good idea. Good.
You see this face.
Yeah, it's not worth. No, we were thinking the memes that would come out of it afterwards.
Isn't it? With cream all over my face.
That's the thing you need. So these are light-hearted.
That's setting yourself up for sure, isn't it?
Whole different sort of fame. So we opted for that. So I've gone light-hearted, so you can answer these ones, but I just think they're little fun ones. Okay,
my mom's listening.
Are you ready? Yeah. Oh, hi Bev. Hi both Bevs.
Hi Big Bev.
Both our mums are called Bev, by the way. So shouts out to them for making crazy bitches. But are you ready?
I'm ready.
These are I promise you, no stress.
Okay.
Right. What sign are you?
Cancer.
And what's your favourite ice cream?
Strawberry cheesecake.
What pet peeve do you have?
Pet peeve?
Yeah, what things do people notice about you that you can't stop doing?
That I can't stop doing?
Yeah.
Yo.
Or what do you notice about yourself that you do?
What do I do? Maybe I flick my hair a lot.
Are you a hair flicker?
I
I'm
do
like
flick
that.
my hair a lot.
As soon as
do.
a gram comes on and you do your lady, your Cardi B. I can't even do it. I can never do it. Your pet peeve on someone else.
Yo, you know what? That's why I was like, I'm ready to go. I get so agitated of people so quickly. When people pick their nails, that goes through me.
What, like just sat there like
yeah, because
underneath?
one time I was swimming and my toenail came off, and since that day, when anyone picks a nail, I think that it's gonna come off. So it,
okay.
It sends me
I thought you was gonna say like someone's toenail went near you.
No,
that would be a whole different trauma.
No, man, I just hate people picking their nails. Like, no.
Right, okay.
Not for me.
Not for you. That's a bit of a you've got to go situation.
Yeah, like,
boy or girls, or just either, just don't be doing it.
Yeah. Just
whatever. Stop.
Even if Amara does it, I'm like, stop
it now. 3 things. So when you make it, which sounds like any couple of months now.
Anytime
when
soon,
you blow up,
I'm just speaking it out. Anytime soon.
Speak it into existence. The 3 things on your rider. You turn up to an event and you've got to have these 3 things on your rider. The juice for starters.
This Calypso juice is the one.
That is all she's been going on about today.
Calypso have these new juices and it's called Southern Peach Lemonade, and it's the one. So that is a must.
They'll be there.
I must. My lip gloss.
Yes.
Can't go nowhere without no lip gloss.
You like a bit of gloss, don't you?
And chewing gum, there's nothing worse than when you're out and someone's talking to you and they've got a smelly breath. So,
yeah, keep that active, keep that going.
100%.
What word or phrase can you not stop saying at the moment?
Listen. Because I always got some gossip. So I'm like, listen.
There's different variations of it as well.
Like the listen.
What if it's long?
Like, listen.
What does that mean?
That's like, yo, she's fucked up.
And what if it gets higher?
Like, listen. That's like, yo, girl.
It's like Cardi's B version.
I'm telling
That's
you,
it.
man, I'm telling you. Richter scale of listen.
We should do that one day. 100%. Get that on social. That's pending as amongst the other things that you do.
Yeah.
You already said who you have. You've got a bit of a hot spot, but who's your crush right now? Who's out there right now?
My baby, man. Shit.
The young MA. Is it still her, you know?
Serious, man. There's just something.
She's got better as well. Like, I don't know if it's like the losing the bit
it's
of the...
because she's so masculine. Because she's like...
Yeah,
guys are,
but
like,
she's a woman.
but she's over masculine. So it's like, ooh. You
so
know,
if
I was stood with her, you know, I'll look like the sweetest girl in it because she's just so masculine. Where some guys, you can be stood next to them and it's like, I'm a tomboy, innit? Yeah, I'm a tomboy.
I know what you mean.
So when I'm stood next to,
so
I
you've
need
got someone of the same sex who's masculine. Exactly. Yes, I get what you mean. What would you put you off her though? What would put? If she started picking fingers.
One time I was out with a guy, and somebody just like touched his shoulder as we went past. Yo. Oh. So I hate that. Like, just
the 0 to 100 guys.
Them 0 to 100 guys is just a no. So if young MA started beefing, I'd be like, yo, it's not that deep.
Yeah, I've got to go.
Yeah,
you're quite chilled like that though, aren't you?
Yeah, I hate drama, I hate fuss, I hate whatever. Just chill.
Afro beats or bashment?
Ooh, I have to stick to
L dot said Afro beats or bashment.
I have to stick to my homeland, man. Bashment.
Straight up bashment.
Right,
chicken or fish? Oh, I know this answer. And I don't even know why she's guessing on it.
Why?
Good question.
Because
it's straight up chicken.
No, listen, because let me tell you something. For the past 5 nights, Yasmin's been at my house and we've been grafting.
Yeah, we have to late hours.
I've been getting late night chicken and chips because I haven't eaten all day because I don't have time.
When I say...
But let me tell you something.
She buys for the many, not the few.
Today, I had my first fish finger sandwich in forever and it was so good.
Did you have ketchup on it?
They tried to offer me tartar sauce and rocket. No. I was like, no. I'll just take the ketchup. So it was on a baguette as well. It was good.
Oh, was it good?
Was so good. 100%.
You got to go back to pescatarian life.
Literally, man.
Do you think you could
do that? I love
that?
salmon. I love sea bass.
Yeah, I love fish food as well. You know. Would you go back to fish food? Would you go pescatarian, or do you like
I dabble in and out of it. No, see, I'm not too fussed for me.
Not heavy on it.
Yeah, I'm not too. When I was younger, like, I didn't used to have steak. I couldn't be bothered chewing it. Chicken is like hit and miss in it. See, I'm very picky. Like, if it's got a bit of slime, a bit of fat, a vein is a no.
I told you this is a good question because you get her into chicken.
A vein is a no. But then again, like on salmon, I only eat the salmon. I don't eat the skin, so it's bare stuff wasted. So
yeah,
this is why I have to order loads, Yasmin, because
this is what. Yeah,
do you understand?
You like your variation.
In my head, when I'm seeing a menu, all of this stuff is going through. Like, what if the chicken comes and it's got a vein in it? Then I'm gonna have to throw it. So I want some salmon. So listen.
Now it all makes sense because she orders just in case.
This is Coco Land.
Yeah, this is Coco. She's letting you in. So if you ever see her with like a shitload of 6
just
plates,
know I'm not eating it all. I'm dabbling in bits.
And are you a doggy bag or not? Will you take a doggy bag or is that not you?
You know what I do? I take a doggy bag, but then I leave it. I leave it in my fridge.
Ah, right, okay. See, I'm one of them. I know exactly what I've left and I want to go back to it and it's my guilty pleasure. I always get a doggy bag.
But it never tastes the same when you're home.
No, it does not taste the same.
So, like, I'll get the doggy bag thinking, like, yeah, when I'm home and I'm chilled and I'm based up, I'll have this. But then when I get home, it's like,
it's not where it's hyped up to be.
I have to serve it to myself. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and it just takes the whole vibe away from the food, man. So
I've got my one last question. What is the one lesson you would like right now wish you could have told the 10-year ago you? What's the one lesson you've learned in that period of time?
Live for yourself. 100%.
Yeah.
I've spent so much of my life like doing the most for other people, trying to please other people, trying to make everybody happy and rejecting myself a little bit. And I think that, like I said, as soon as I start putting myself first, blessings came, and so that's all I could say to myself when I was younger. Love myself and put myself first.
That's so important. Yeah. That's such a lovely message to finish that on.
Thanks, guys.
That's really, really nice.
No, it is, man, and it's so
I
can't stress it enough.
I
can't stress it enough. Like, the younger me was so hard on myself, and so I was scared to do anything. And now I'm here and I'm just living for myself. And if it makes me happy, I'm doing it. If it doesn't, I don't. That's it. It's as simple as that. If a person makes me happy, I'll stick with them. If they don't, I cut them. That's it. That's all I live by. Friends, family, whatever. And I'm here, man. And I'm here and I'm happy and I'm in a good place. So that's all I tell myself.
That's just a perfect way to end it. It's not just ending there. I'm like getting excited because I want to get straight into it. You're going to do a freestyle for me and for Pi, for us in the studio and anyone listening. I'm so excited for this.
Thank you.
Are you prepped? I'm ready to go, girl, because I'm going to get the track going.
Just get
the iPhone going. Yeah, no, take your time. So is this something that you're going to put out there as a track, or is this just a bit of fun for you?
But then I didn't finish it, so then I was just like, like this, I ponder on stuff for a long time.
Well, you just said yourself, just go for it.
Literally. I'm trying to live by my own. Literally.
Has it got any sort of name? And we're going to introduce.
It's just my freestyle, innit?
Okay.
It's just my.
We'll just call it Coco Land. There we go.
Coco Land.
Welcome
to Coco Land.
Let's get straight into it, guys. This is Coco, freestyling live here at Pi Radio.
Let's go. Yo, I changed my hair, then the bitch did the fucking same, yeah. I'm so cold, I'm the best in this fucking game here. That bitch slept, woke her up, I'm a fucking nightmare. I'm so petty, wrote a bar for my fucking hair, yeah. All on Insta, now you starting like you made it. Saw you in the club and you ain't even wanna say shit. Run around, chit chat, tell that bitch fall back. Do it for the gram, now I just do it so I stack racks. Bitches wanna be me, I'm so fucking nicey. But my baby daddy, he ain't even make you wifey. Took you shopping, he ain't even wanna make you icy. Now they playing up my Insta trying to get like me. Taking flights, now we flying out to Bali. He said I'm the best, he had to tell him, say wallahi. Buy me all the rings and he call me Miss Rocky. Say he love my attitude, I'm so bougie, that's my poppy, First he hate, then he copy, then he try the best. Only winners in my circle, we ain't like the rest. Let that nigga taste, then I send him walking west. He came back for more, he said I'm the fucking best. Now they clap for the champ, they know I'm the one. Now I'm shooting rings, bitch, I'm coming like LeBron. Now you sitting on the side, we call it out the game. Just take a L, you a loser, you a fucking lame. I stepped out looking all suave, I'm a boss. These niggas went left, I went right, that she lost. loss when I take a trip abroad. I don't care about the cost. When I buy it by the bottle, I like Henny on the rocks. Had a vision, made a plan and watch it take off. Cokes to the world, money's what I'm made of. If a nigga's acting funny, blow his brains off. PJ's on the jet, yeah, it's every time I take off. First I hit the perp, then the blunt in rotation. Have you ever done it, man? That shit is so amazing. Balenciaga socks, I ain't trying to do no lacing. I pull up in a foreign, it's the only thing I'm racing. Had to take an L, now I'm back out on the grind. Thicken from the back, you wanna hit it from behind. All these niggas acting funny when I'm asking them to rhyme. They don't wanna see me lose and they don't wanna see me shine. I went hard and put my all into the shit. Foot with red and foot with them and they gon' get the 50 split. All these bitches wanna envy, getting all up in my shit. Sit down, bitch nigga, you gon' get your wig split. That's me, man, I'm out.